Hey, missing. I'm not gonna be on too long. I'm awake now. Watching the neighbor cut his yard the lazy way. He's using one of those fancy lawnmowers. It's not even a fancy one though, but it is a lazy one. Yeah, there's a lot of traffic because it is 6 o'clock. You too, Jay. Thank you. Hi, Dahlia. A car without a door. It's a lawnmower. There's another one way out there. That's because they're apartments. That house right there is an apartment, and the ones all the way out there, the other ones, those are hotels. So they get free lawn cutting. And you can see my side is already tall. I gotta cut mine, but I have to cut mine by hand. Well, not by hand. I have a lawnmower too. I have a riding lawnmower just like that, but a sitting one. And I have one that's a push mower. Why is he driving there? He's cutting the grass. The other one's over there. They cut the grass, but you see a tree dropped and broke my fence. But they haven't fixed it yet. No, it's not dangerous. Everybody cuts the grass like that. There's even bigger ones. Like really big ones. No, I don't think I could. There's some that are they look just like that, but you're sitting in it and you're turning it with the little handles that are on it. There's a whole bunch of different ones like that. Some are sitting, some are... Here he comes. He's probably wondering why I'm recording him, right? There's two of them. There's another guy somewhere out there. They're going fast. They drive really fast on them. I just don't know if my internet will go out. See, that's the other one. It's because it's a really hot sunny day, so they're mowing the lawn. Half the time we have to go cut their yard, their side, because it's so long and they don't come and do it. So we kind of have to cut on the other side of my fence. That way it won't look so bad. No, exactly. What exercise are they getting? None. Yeah, there's 2 of them to do this whole yard. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Look, and then he uses his foot. He doesn't even get off. Because he's cutting the grass. They're cutting the grass. He's wondering why I'm recording it. Watch, he's coming over here. I'm gonna tell him. Look, he's gonna come complain, but he can't do nothing because I'm in my yard. Watch, he's coming over here. He's coming over here. Huh? Yeah, I'm talking with someone.
Oh, it looks like you're videotaping me.
No, I'm talking with someone.
It looks like you're videotaping. I'm like,
No, they're watching. And they ask, what is he doing? Because they've never seen one of those.
oh, right on, yeah.
I'm from Mexico.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah.
to them from Mexico. So they're wondering, what is that? And he says, what is that car with no doors? I'm like, what?
No, it's just small.
He comes and asks if there was a problem. He can't do nothing. Even if I told him I was recording him. I'm not recording him. I'm live. I'm at my property. Even if I wasn't on my property, he can't do nothing because it's legal to record anywhere you want. I get caught. Get caught what? He can't do nothing. This is my property. In fact, he doesn't even own that. He's just a worker. Hey, fishing. You're from America. It's legal, isn't it? Anywhere you go to record anywhere you want. He thought I was recording him. I gotta tell him, yes, you can go see yourself on YouTube later. He ain't mad. No, he's not mad. He just wanted to know why I was recording him. But I told him I wasn't recording. Hey, I even showed him my screen. I said, am I recording you? I told him my family was from Mexico. And they've never seen a lawnmower like that before. These are everywhere. There's a whole bunch of different kinds of lawnmowers like this. See, there's the other one over there. He's just a white boy. I'm in my yard. He can't do nothing. In fact, he crossed my yard. I could have told him, get off my yard. I could have been mean to him. You can't trespass on somebody else's yard. You see, he's afraid that I'm recording him because his boss can see it. That's his problem. See, look what he's doing. He's listening to music. But you know what? Him coming over here, I can use it as a short. Yeah, he's retarded. I should follow him all around my yard. He can't do nothing. He can start an argument with me. And then he can get arrested because he's trespassing on my yard. I think that other one, it looks like a girl though. That one right there looks like a girl. Maybe. It's just a lazy way of cutting the grass, right? You see that one right there? That red one? That's a little lawnmower too. That's a push. You never finish with that thing. I only have it there for looks. I have one of those, but mine's different than the one they're driving. Mine's in the garage. It actually takes me, you see, these are two guys cutting the yard. It takes me 3 hours to do my yard by myself. Hey, Rolak. Oh, wait, I got King in here. Hold on, I didn't see you, King. I'm sorry. I'm so busy looking at the neighbors. Look at the other idiot over there. Look at all the dust that he's picking up. They hire these young kids to come and do this, and they go so fast that they don't even do the job right. But they're kids that are just trying to pick up money. But you know something, this is like a lawn service, and these lawn services, it's expensive. This yard cutting could have probably costed them like at least $200-300 just to come and cut the yard. That's why I do my own yard. I spent 3 hours. Here he comes, look. Now he comes with a blower. No, they don't cut my grass. They're not that nice. Their tree, look at that. Their tree fell on my yard and broke my fence. And he said that they were gonna fix it, and they never did. He said he was gonna pay for it. No, I think it's a guy. I'm not sure if it's a guy or a girl, that one. There's a man. No, that's like 300, right? And that the grass has to get cut here. Sometimes every, this guy here doesn't cut it often. He cuts it maybe every 3 weeks, 4 weeks maybe. No, but the grass here has to get cut at least once a week in summer. Like we just cut ours, and you see my grass is already tall. And you see their side is shorter because they cut it. And mine still has like flowers. See, he's got a blower going. I have a blower also. It's to blow the dust and the stuff, the debris off of the sidewalks. That's what I have in that dirty garage. My I have two garages. Hey, Allison. We're watching the lawnmower guy, but he already got mad that I'm recording him. Oh well. Allison, you're from Oklahoma. I am recording in my house, and the guy gets mad, right? The neighbor, but it's legal. He's not even a neighbor. He just contracted to come cut the yard. But in the United States, we can record anything we want, anything that's in our eyes, in our view. Sometimes we just got to be careful in some stores if they don't want us to record, but outdoors you can record anywhere. Am I right, Allison? And I'm in my yard, and he comes and tells me I have a problem. Yeah, you're in my view. You're bothering me. But I'm not mean. I'm not mean to nobody. The nicer I am, the more they're going to just ignore me that I'm standing here. They're almost done cutting the yard. Yeah, there he is. Now what's he gonna do? You see, he's putting a sign for his lawnmower business. He just put a sign there for people to cut, that he can come and cut their grass. You can imagine what they cost. Hola, Rafaela. The other guy is still out there. Well, I was out here. I'm just out here recording, and he was cutting the grass like right there, and he saw me out here, with my phone, and he stopped his machine and comes up to me and asked if I had a problem, if I was recording him. And I'm like, no, I'm not recording you. I said, I'm talking with someone. Tell him I was talking with somebody from Mexico that never seen one of those machines before. Idiot. Like, I'm in my house. I'm in my property. They can't come and tell me nothing. They need to clean up their yard is what they need to do. Look how bad it looks out there. All that garbage. Thank you, Grace. But Allison, you're from Oklahoma, so you know that it's legal to record anywhere, especially in my house. I wasn't even going to come out. I was going to go have dinner because I haven't eaten today. But I decided to come out. They're not happy that I'm out here with a camera. Oh, you're from Georgia. I thought you were from Oklahoma. Hey, I was close. You know what? At first I thought you were from Michigan. I'm getting closer, Allison. One day I'll say Georgia. I don't know why I thought you were. I have somebody that's a teacher, but from Detroit. Yeah, you can record, but I'm in my property though. I own this property. It's mine. I'm not renting. This is mine. And he comes and crosses over to my yard and comes to tell me if I had a problem, if I was recording him. Like, what does it matter if I am or I'm not? I'm in my yard. You're in my view. Yeah. He was just a kid though. Must have been, I don't know, 20. A teenager, I think. Just yesterday, I was recording my neighbor over there. But I was going to do a video for Mother's Day because she looked really pretty. Well, not pretty, but she was carrying her baby. And well, she was in my view. She was in front of my house. They were planting flowers, her and her little daughter. And then she had a baby. They were all laying on the ground. I said, it looks pretty the way they were just sitting there. But then I decided not to use it because she practically didn't have too much clothes on. And I said, no. Her boobs were kind of hanging out. So I said, no. No les voy a decir que eres menor de edad. Nomás no hables con ellos. Porque en realidad es que eres menor de edad y no deberías de estar en este canal. Pero yo te dejo estar aquí. So, ignóralos, no hables con nadie. Yep, there they go, you see. I didn't want to point the camera at him. He's going to think I think they're all done. That's how quick they came and they left. And that thing probably cost them like $300-400 just to come and do this yard. I do my own yard. I have my own lawnmower. Thank you, Messin. I was watching your video a minute ago, Messin. You were talking and eating. And then you took off outside on your video, your live. I watched the whole video. I think it was 39 minutes. Something like that. Here it is 6:38 p.m. The grass is really, really green right now. Why are you still awake, Messin? No, no duermen. Ah, pues Texas todavía son las 5. Messin, you don't sleep. It's 6:39 p.m., Messin. Hoy estuvo 81. Yeah, 81 today. First 80s that we've had Today was the first 80-degree weather. But I think we're actually getting rain. I think that's why it's so hot today. Same time there, Allison? Yeah. Time to eat, right, Allison? It's dinner time. Oh, I eat at all hours, so. I'm eating leftovers from yesterday. Just because I'm being lazy, I don't want to cook. Hi, Dean. Yeah, I'm starving already. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten actually today. I had a lot of issues today, going through some issues and kind of just dealing with it. But they're all good. I don't know. Good and bad issues, right? Listen to the birds. Oh, there he is. Look. He's right there. You see him? Right there. You know that there used to be one of those kind of birds, the same one that have the brown chest. And a couple of years ago, I couldn't even get out of my house. That bird used to sit on this wire right here, right there, and it leads right into my kitchen window. And he would sit there and stare at me inside my window. And I could not get out of the house. As soon as I come out of the house, it would try flying over me and trying to attack me. And I could never understand why. And when he started doing that to me, I threw a rock at him, you know, just to get away from me. You know, the first thing I thought of was get a rock, you know. Guess what? He hated me more. This thing would chase me. I could not come out of my house. It would chase me everywhere. And at first, family didn't believe it until they started coming over. And he would do the same thing to family, but not as bad. He would just fly, you know, past them, but nothing. With me, he would literally come at me to attack me. I could not leave my house. And it took, I think, maybe a month or 2 months. But there went all my summer. I couldn't be outside. At first, I didn't know what was wrong. Like, why is this bird doing this to me? You know, why me? Because he was doing it more to me. He hated me. He would sit and stare at me on the window. Well, he had a nest somewhere here. And because I threw rocks at him, well, that was the issue. You know what I'm saying? It was just protecting its birds. And I didn't know till later on that it had a nest here. So don't throw. I didn't know that they could do that to you. You know, that they sit there and protect their. Oi. See, this one must be doing something because he's back again. He keeps coming and sitting there. I don't like it when they come over here like that because I'm afraid of them now. Not afraid of them. They're flying everywhere. There's no big deal. But when they start trying to attack you like that, they come at you. I would have to literally run to my car. Run and get in my car if I had to go somewhere. Yeah, they do. They start attacking you. I mean, they would fly so low that I almost thought that if I swung my hands that I would literally hit him. But this one must have a nest somewhere because look, he's there again. I mean, I feed them, but that's not why he's here because there's no food. So they might be nesting somewhere here. I don't trust them. And everyone would laugh at me, you know, that the bird hated me. But it was my fault. I threw a rock at it. Well, I didn't like it that it would stand in my window and be staring at me. Like, it was watching every little move that I was doing. I would close the curtain and the darn thing would still sit there and wait for me to come out my door and watch me through my windows. And the bird was possessed. I felt famous. I couldn't even walk out my house. But you know how bad it was that Messa, I already answered you my time like 3-4 times. It's 6:45. What's funny is that one day during that whole process of the birds, I actually had a dream one day. And I don't have dreams, but I had a nightmare. I had a nightmare that I was somewhere in some kind of like a farm house, and that I walked in and there was birds everywhere and they were all coming at me. I was shitting my pants. Freaking bird had me all terrified. And yeah, it was weird to me. It was just but you know what? After that bird left, after a while, I think it took about a month, and once it was gone, you wouldn't believe it, but at first I hated it. I called animal control. I called everywhere you could think of to see nobody would do nothing. No, it's a bird. Nobody could do anything. Well, after the bird left, that he wasn't here no more, I actually missed the damn bird. Believe it or not, I missed him. There was no more action for me outside. I wouldn't hear it. It's like all day I would listen to the bird, and then all of a sudden it's gone. Messin, I'm not answering you no more. Every minute. It's 6:46. What are we? Do we have a date? Or do we have a time limit? What's going on, Messin? Yeah, the birds here in Michigan are vicious. They've been really chirping today, though. Like earlier, I came out with my dog and I heard oh, that guy is right there. He lives there. Huh? It's the same guy that was cutting here the yard, but he came back in his car. He works for a company then. He works for a company. He lives there. But regardless, I'm in my yard. He must be new because that's not the same car that was there before. It's probably new tenants. PM. Anything else, Messin? The sun is that way. Over there, Messin. See what they're doing? You see what they're doing? Because I'm recording. He can only do it for so long before somebody gets frustrated. Watch, I'm gonna sit down, let them know I'm not going nowhere. I'm staying here. I'm in my yard. I'm not even recording them anymore. I'm way facing somewhere else. See, now he went in his house. He did it purposely. Yeah, just stupid. He was doing it purposely, just to bug me. But he doesn't know that I could get rid of him just as quick as he moved in there. Because I know the owners from there. There was somebody living in that house right there. And I had them out of here so quick. But the reason is because I know the owners. But it was because, not to be mean, because I'm not. But they were always fighting and they were beating each other up. It was a couple. And even the neighbors from that side, they ended up pulling a gun on them. They started shooting their gun, but up in the air. I said, this shit's getting crazy because it's always quiet here. But they destroyed that house. Literally, they destroyed it. And the guy came over here, he wanted to give me his kids. And I'm like, what's wrong with you? But they were from Mexico. So I went out there to see his kids to see if they were okay. And man, that place, they destroyed it inside. And I called the owner. I said, hey, this is getting crazy. I mean, so they ended up getting rid of them. Now they have new people over there. Yeah, it is what it is here. Sometimes things can get... That's why you just keep to yourself. And I was keeping to myself. Messing, you saw. I was minding my own business. I'm just sitting here with my camera. And he came up to me. I'm sitting here. He came to ask me if I had a problem in my yard. I have a problem. You're in my yard. Hi, Spiral. See, now they have issues. And now the issue is it their neighbors, right? I didn't know. But now we'll start seeing things happen here. Like now I have to be careful with my car, and there's people like that. They get angry and they start doing things. And like my car parked all the way back there. I don't move my car. That's why it's all dirty. I don't go nowhere. I got nowhere to go. Exactly. I'm just relaxing here in my yard. And this guy comes and tells me if I have a problem because I have my camera. Whether I have a problem or don't have a problem, I'm in my yard. It's my house. They're the ones that are renting, not me. This is mine. I've been here over 20 years. Over 20 years, so don't come tell me what I can and cannot do in my yard. My car's sitting way out there. Give me a minute and I'll show you my car. Hold on. I gotta walk all the way up to my car to see my car. Let's see if I don't lose signal though. I know I had lost signal earlier inside my house. I'm not sure what's going on. Well, it's because I left my phone out here outside while I went to go get my key. My car's really dirty. I have to wash it. You can see how dirty it is. I gotta take it to the car wash. See how dirty it is because of winter? I haven't cleaned it from winter. Just sits here. My nephew has a cleaning company. And he asked me, you want me to clean your car for $150? I'm like, no, I'll just take it to the, to the car wash. I'll go have them vacuum it there. No number plate. Not here in Michigan. We don't need to have plates in the front. Let's see. My Black Beauty. But it's getting faded. It's not even black no more. Yeah, I don't move it. It's once in a great while I move my car when I go somewhere. I'm just like I'm smoking. I don't smoke inside my car either. It's usually always sparkling clean. But let's see. Hang on. Give me a second. The car's pretty nice. I don't need to like just as long as I have the key in my pocket, I can unlock it. It's got cameras all around it. Hang on. Let me know if I lose a little bit of signal. You see how dirty the windshield is because I don't move it. I don't got nowhere to go. See, I don't need a key because I got the key in my pocket. It's 81, the temperature. Let's see.